Sometimes we walk away from those who truly love us, simply because their love is too quiet. This is a story about feelings that spoke in whispers, and about words that should never be postponed until tomorrow. When Marina left her husband, she didn't cry. He did. He stood in the middle of the kitchen, confused, prematurely gray, with an almost childlike helplessness in his eyes. "Marina, maybe don't go. We've lived through so much together." She zipped her suitcase calmly, methodically, as if she were leaving for an ordinary business trip. "I'm tired, Sasha, just tired." He didn't shout, he didn't argue, he only asked quietly, "Is there someone else?" Yes. It was the truth. His name was Igor. Easygoing, attentive, alive. With him, she felt like a woman again, not a function, not just a wife, a mother, a homemaker. And Sasha still stood there in the kitchen, lost, as if in a single moment he had lost the ground beneath his feet. Before she walked out, he suddenly said, "If you ever feel bad, just call me. Anytime." She didn't even turn around. "I won't."
How life loves confident words like that. The first months with Igor felt like a movie. Spontaneous trips, late-night conversations, flowers for no reason. Marina caught herself thinking, is this what love is supposed to feel like? She was 43, and it seemed as if her life were only just beginning. Then one day he didn't come home. He said it was work. Then it happened again. He started turning his phone screen away, growing irritated, distant. It all happened in the most ordinary way, painfully ordinary. A year later, Marina found out Igor fed someone else. Younger. "You're strong. You'll be fine," he said. "She needs me more." That evening, Marina cried for the first time in many years, not only because of him, but because of her former self, because of that kitchen, because of the man who had once told her quietly, "Call me," but she never did. Pride is a strange thing. At first, it protects you. Then it destroys you. 2 more years passed. Life grew quiet. Work, home, home, work. Some evenings, the emptiness became so overwhelming that she just wanted to hear someone's voice. And one day, she dialed his number. She listened to the ringing for a long time. Then, a stranger answered. "Didn't you know? He passed away last winter." Marina didn't understand at first. "What do you mean, passed away?" "His heart. The doctors said it was instant." The phone slipped from her hand. She finally gathered the courage. Just to stand by his grave. Without words, without witnesses. The autumn cemetery was almost empty. She searched for his name for a long time. Found it. Ran her hand over the cold stone. And then noticed a small, transparent bag nearby. Inside was a box. The caretaker later said, "He asked us to give this to you, if you ever came." Her hands trembled. Marina opened the box right there, on the bench. Inside were ladders. Many of them. Carefully tied with a ribbon. On top, an envelope. Her name. His handwriting. She opened the first letter. "Marina, today marks a month since you left. I still set the table for 2, then put the second plate back. The second. I automatically picked up your favorite yogurt at the store, realized it only at the checkout. Funny, right? The third. You always said I didn't talk much about my feelings. Maybe that's why I'm writing now. It's a pity these words aren't reaching you." Marina could no longer hold back her tears. People passed by, but she didn't care. She kept reading. Letter after letter. Year after year. He wrote about everything he never managed to say. How he was learning to live alone, how much he missed her, how many times he wanted to call and didn't dare. The last envelope looked different. The handwriting was uneven, as if he had almost no strength left. She opened it carefully. If you're reading this, it means you finally came. You know, I was never angry with you. Love isn't about holding someone back. It's about letting them go if that's what's best. But if you ever think of me, don't blame yourself. What we had was real, and real love is rare, Marina. Very rare. I loved you my whole life. I just said it too quietly. Marina sat there until darkness fell. Inside her was a strange feeling. Not just pain. An immense sense of being too late. We often leave for places that are louder, brighter, more emotional. And only later do we realize true love sometimes speaks in a whisper. It isn't always noticeable, but it is the love that stays. As she walked away from the cemetery, Marina suddenly thought, if I could live my life again, I would listen more carefully. From that day on, she often repeated one simple phrase: cherish those who love you quietly. Loud love may be short, but quiet love can last a lifetime. And if there is someone you've been meaning to say something important to, say it today.